This is Eden from Helix VR. Today I'll be talking about the Oculus Quest version of Apex Construct. It's available for the PC VR and PSVR 2, which we've covered in other videos, but I'm focusing on Oculus Quest specific impressions today. Apex Construct is fairly well known amongst VR gamers, but as a quick recap, this is a story-driven puzzle adventure game. You have to proceed through worlds, solving puzzles and defending yourself against robots with your bow and shield to discover the story. There's a lot of exploration if you want to see everything, and the emphasis is more on the puzzles than the combat. For a more detailed dive into the game, check out our original review video linked below. So first up are the controllers. Between the Vive controllers, the PSVR controllers and the Oculus controllers, I'd give the Oculus controllers Rift or Quest the win. Just about. The Vive controllers work well enough too, but I wasn't a fan at all of how the PSVR controllers worked with this game. Now, the Oculus Quest's lack of cable is a benefit in this game, but not a huge one. There's not an excessive amount of turning around or moving quickly, but it does happen. There have been a few times that the cables caused me issues where I didn't notice an enemy behind and had to quickly turn, or just end up dead. It's not as amazing in some games as this was designed to be front facing for the most part, but it's a nice feature to have. A downside to the Quest version. The missions are relatively long in this game, which is generally a good thing, more content, right? Unfortunately, this may cause issues with long-term comfort. It's just not the most comfortable headset in the world. The battery running out without anywhere to save could be an issue too. Personally, I find the biggest downside for the Oculus Quest version of this game is that the graphics have had a rather large downgrade to get the game to actually run on Quest. Both the other versions look far better. Some of the environments in this version just look really plain. Now, the game costs about $20 or £15, and for the quality and the amount of content, I do feel it's quite good. It's worth noting that this is a cross-buy game too, so if you buy it on the Quest, you can play with one of the Rift headsets on the PC, or any other PC headset through Revive. Or of course, if you already own it on the Oculus Store for PC, you can play it on the Quest. Overall, I personally say this is the second best version of Apex Construct. I prefer playing it on the PC overall, but it does work well on the Quest 2 as long as you don't mind the graphics downgrade. It is a well-made version of the game, and I imagine that most of those who haven't played other versions will be happy with it. The controls and tracking are the biggest benefits over the PSVR version, but the only real benefit it has over PC generally is the wireless aspect. This is Eden from Helix VR. As always, if you'd like to see more content like this, please remember to like, subscribe, and hit the alert button to see notifications when we upload a new video.